guys, what's going on? I'm doing a video today on a new knife sharpener that I just picked up from my local sporting goods store. I'm pretty excited about it. I absolutely cannot stand a dull knife, so I thought I'd give this thing a try. You can find this on Amazon for $79.95. That's what I paid at the sporting goods store. Since I had an opportunity to swing by on the way home from work, I did that and I'm gonna do a little review. So before I open the box, there's a couple of things that read on the box saying that it sharpens any knife, any shape, sharpen, fast power grind, easy to use, and it will allow you to sharpen at a 20 and 25 degree angle. And then if you come around to the back, it tells you where your blades go to sharpen any edge. It's easy to use. You can sharpen tools, scissors, kitchen knives, serrated knives, hunting knives, and pocket knives. So it sounds like all good things on the outside of the box, but we'll find out. And here's where it talks about 20 degree edges are for kitchen and fillet knives, and 25 degree edges for durable edges for pocket and hunting knives. So for just looking at this thing outside the box, I am excited to get it out and try it out on a couple of knives. Let's unbox it and see what we got. Here's all my belts. Be my two honings. That must be my 80 grit. And that must be my 220. The other 220 is on the knife sharpener. So, to condense down, it looks like there's this little button here on the side, and it just clicks into place, like so. But I think it can also go another one. So, for some reason you wanted to hold this in your hand while you hold the trigger and use the knife, you could do it that way. Or if you like a nice level surface, you can put it down like this, and you're able to slide your knife while you work the trigger. This might be the most useful thing that I've seen come with a knife sharpener. It is a what are you sharpening, kind of like a little flow chart. And it tells you what degree you should be using, which belt, how many strokes. I think this is pretty neat, and for somebody that doesn't know a whole lot about sharpening knives, this could be very helpful. Next, we're gonna go ahead and unwrap the cord and prepare to plug it in and hear what kind of power this thing has. Sounds pretty good. Pretty good stop whenever you let go of the trigger. Not much after spin. Now, if you were to be sharpening tools or a hatchet or anything in that nature, you'd bump it up to 2, and this is your sharpening speed. You can definitely hear an increase in belt speed. I got my work pocket knife and my regular pocket knife, and then I got a couple of my hunting knives here that I'm going to pull out and attempt to sharpen. So we'll give these a run and see what we think. Alright, before we start, I'd like to state that I have the 220 grit medium sharpening belt on, and I have it placed on 25 degrees for a more pocket knife friendly edge. Upon inspection, oh my, that is got a good edge on it, that's for sure. So, that one has been touched. We're going to run it over with a honing belt in a little bit, and we'll see how it goes from there. So now that I've switched belts, I'm going to come back to my flow chart here, and under my could be better column, after I do my sharpening, time for honing, and it says to take 10 strokes, which is 5 per side. Okay guys, now I'm going to demonstrate how to change the belt out from one to another. I'm going to go back to a sharpening belt. I have a honing belt on there right now. So first and foremost, we're going to unplug from the power source, and then you're going to flip this on its side. At least this is how I find it easiest. This little bar here that says Sharpen on the inside, I like to flip it up so I get a little more room to get the belt in and out. If you are grinding, like if you have a destroyed knife or destroyed tool that needs sharpening, you would flip this down so you can put more pressure on the belt, allowing your tool to sharpen. Where this works as a guide, when your blade comes across, it hits that, and then that's what helps keep it equal pressure. So for now, have that popped up. You'll see here there's a spring here. I take my finger and I push that down, and I just slide the belt over. And now the belt is loose, and I just slowly take that down. I'm going to pick up my 220 grit belt, and I'm going to first get it around the bottom track. Not too hard, just goes right on in there, and I get that ready. I'll take my finger back on top of the flat part of the bracket, push the spring down, let that come back out, click that down, make sure it looks like it's lined up okay on the wheel. Oops, I can tell right there it was a little bit off, so do a double check before you go to run this. Make sure you think it's all the way on there. Plug it in, and before you put a knife on it, just test the trigger. It's running true and good. So it's been changed out and it's ready for more touch-up sharpening. Now we're going to run the honing edge and see how it goes. That has an incredibly impressive edge on it. I'm very pleased. It would be extremely easy to slice my finger open if I wasn't being careful. So that is a very good and sharp pocket knife. So I'm not sure if you can see or not, but I just tested out one of my knives. I like to try to shave the hair off my arm, and I gotta say that it actually did take the hair off my arm. So I'm pretty impressed with this sharpener overall. Quickly, I will state that this can really take a lot of metal off your knife. You can see here I'm just doing this on my counter, but you can see all the metal that was shaved off. So I mean, after just a couple of strokes, it works pretty quickly. So if you held it on there too long, I'm sure you could really take your knife down if you did that. Guys, thanks for checking out the video. I hope that you found this review helpful. Maybe you'll buy this for somebody or buy it for yourself to keep your knife sharp. Because if you're like me, nobody likes a dull knife, and it's really quick and really easy to use. So, guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you in the next video.